Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'd go for Burak Yilmaz because he ticks plenty of boxes. He's aerially strong, he's good on the ball, links up well with the runners around him, and he has a certain amount of dead ball expertise too. There aren't many boxes left here.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Hullet! Superb from Hullet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Mino! And no mistake. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. Look at the space here. Albert Ferrer clears without hesitation. Well, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kulusevski. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a searching pass. Galatasaray have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Good strike, quite an alarm.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Good read, needed to be. Silvestre can clear it away. Roberto Carlos. Hullet finding himself in space. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Well, the opening goal did come from just about here.
Great reaction!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Koundé's cross. Getting up there! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
This their second corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
It's really well cleared.
Substitution.
He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. Galatasaray have their third corner. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Silvestre pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. That has been cut short. Now it's Hazard. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Sanchez has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Gullit with a real chance here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Gullit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And he thumps it clear. Galatasaray making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Can he get on the end of this? Khan has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And this is Figo. It's Figo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
No, again, there's no way through. And it's Figo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marquinhos has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Now, can they get him away? Hangs in a cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Koundé's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Galatasaray heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. They've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Hazard. Shot, and he shoots! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone looking for safety. Chiellini.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Camavinga. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Burak Yilmaz. Hazard. And he's straight offside. That's rather hopeful. Oh, this looks sharp. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A quick reminder today that
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Galatasaray marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. So off we go again. Takes a shot! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Threads one in. Hazard. Shoots! And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos. What a throw in. Davids. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Galatasaray are now down to 8 following the sending off.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Pull it! Always going over the top. Celik. And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Celik gets into a good position. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zielinski has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. He came in hard, very hard. No, that's been intercepted. Celik. Now it's Khan. Galatasaray perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Vigo considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Just too high. That'll be a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kulusevski, that's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And they've got rid. Silvestre charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hazard. Oh, some tackle that. He's in a great position here. Oh, just there's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the finish! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Kunde's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rijkaard. Searching passing. Come on! Keeper always had the measure of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish. Getting up there! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's certainly onside. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! And again! In he goes again! Messi! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. And he was quick to react. He's picked his way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Messi. Galatasaray have a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. That is some save from Khan! Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Chiellini.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Albert Ferrer. It's not an especially good pass, that. Could be danger here. It's a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is... And Messi! This time, surely! just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is out of play. Well, that pass isn't the best. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. He was under real pressure there. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé cuts out the pass. He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. Opts for safety. Now he's got space here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to
He
that.
decides to cross it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's a goal kick. Khan gets on his bike and on the move.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Lee Kang-in. Knocks it into space. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goes down, but nothing given. Messi. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Stood up well to him there. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Galatasaray, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And they get things going again. Out for a throw. Time and again they are repelled. And he shoots! He's kicked it out just.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines. Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos makes a dash for it. Lee Kang-in. That's been slipped through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Galatasaray presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 19, Messi.
This
Coming
further
on
to
replace
improve their
him
cause.
is number 9, Figo.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 53 minutes is number 15, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit.
Galatasaray are having a ball here. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard running with the ball. Beckham.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Van Bronckhorst gives no quarter whatsoever. Khan. Look at the space here. Thuram with the clearance. And a chance! Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. No, that's been intercepted. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, good spread. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And this is Torres. Flings in a header! And it's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
After 65 minutes
Ajax get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And it's Hazard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's on it, can he get away? Rummenigge! Oh, good finish! They're back within reach! So that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the
Ajax
field,
may be down,
number
but
21,
not out just yet.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Parisi. Tries to pass it through. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 8, Hazard. Number 6, Rijkaard. Coming on the field,
The two coaches
number
are
4,
signalling changes here,
Nedved.
both at the same time.
Number 10,
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes, bullish header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Now that's well seen too. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In comes the corner. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
It's their second corner of the game. Howson tries to clear. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And Bernardo Silva! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Space for him to turn and look. Real chance here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no joy this time. Baresi gets it away. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Szoboszlai. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Pele. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shot at goal! And it's in! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back? And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Platini looking for options for movement. Albert Ferrer. Can he get it through? Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, easy pickings there. Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. Roberto Carlos. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. And that is that. Galatasaray can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very
Just a
smooth
quick
ride.
reminder today, please refrain from
Your
parking
final thoughts,
outside
Jim?
this
I think we
stadium.
just saw a
Thank you
team
very much for your
winning by
cooperation.
playing to their strength.